She started to hate women. But what would cause a woman to hate other women? What would drive her so far? From a girly pop to a woman hater? Really?
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days. And I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women.
Interesting. I'm going to let her finish before I make my points. But 3 days? 3 days, woman? And you broke already, really?
I'm starting to hate women.
Such a rookie mistake.
Come on.
I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. So I'm so desperate. I'm liking the 2s and the 3s. And even they won't like me back. Pete, which is a 6.
Damn.
So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
So difficult dating as a boy. I'm starting to hate women. Dating as a boy.
Interesting. But before I respond, I hope you're focused and on your square. Here, here. Understanding. Sweet, beautiful, simple understanding. It's what she's experiencing. After only 3 days of being a man on a dating app, this woman now understands what a lot of men have been saying for a long time. When men say things like, most of the women on these apps are dating a very small amount of men. 10% of men. Women think men are just crazy. They're delusional. They're insecure. They're in their feelings. They've been rejected and hurt so much, that's why they're making this point. So this woman here with her male friends is seeing, reality is very real for men. This is what men go through every single day. And it's nothing to do with these men not being good enough. There's nothing to do with that. You know, Pete's getting strays. He's catching strays from his supposed friend, her. Okay, she's saying he's a 6. But even so, 6 is slightly above average, isn't he? He's a 6. If average is 5, he's slightly above average, isn't he? An average looking dude. However, the difference is, with choice, a lot of women can pick a man who looks slightly better. An 8, 9, or 10. Yeah. But what happens when all these women with their hive minds, all thinking the same? It's an odd phenomenon. They all think the same. When you have most women doing the exact same thing, if 90% of women are doing it, if not the full 100%, if 90% of women are doing it, then of course you'd have a lot of men who are getting no attention, even though these men are very decent, normal men. That doesn't matter though, does it?
No one cares.
To this day!
And it is delusional. She understands how delusional it is because it is delusional.
I'm starting to hate women.
Again, and I've said this so many times, women will say men will F anything.
Most men are lampposts.
She is hot.
I don't know why women don't think very handsome, very good looking men would F anything as well. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. But the ironic thing is, most women think they're 10s. They think they're super hot. Yeah.
Nope.
So they think they're on the same level as this man. It's like, woman, no, you're not. This is a man. He's still a man, a very good looking man who would bang anything.
Includes you too, Linda.
Damn right.
You're a desperate 6.
Linda.
A man who's a 9 or 10, one man who's a 9 or 10 could run through desperate 6s and 7s and a lot of 5s, obviously. Many 5s.
10th level. Thousands of propaganda tool.
For years on end, back to back. Easily. Those same crop of women would be ignoring men on their level simply because they believe they're at the level of this man who's a 9 or 10, who's just running through women.
Spicy.
Then all these women come on the internet and complain about the exact same archetype of man.
Oh, shut up, woman.
The exact same archetype of man.
Oh God.
It's actually so boring. It's boring hearing them talk. They have the exact same story. All of them.
Who hate you?
Obviously, a few variations. One of the 6s has got to be one of the 6s. Very rich, very good looking, very tall, or one of the other 6s.
You've stolen my dreams away.
The dreams of youth are the regrets of maturity.
Bingo.
And they complain about the exact same men over and over again. See, if a lot of these women on these dating apps dating the same men, of course, they'd have the same story.
Duh, lady, duh.
And of course, a lot of decent men would realize, wait a second.
That is bullshit.
Wow.
This chick is, I mean, she's okay.
Come in, woman.
But I mean, I like her, I'd date her. But she thinks she's too good for me.
This is drugs.
She's crazy.
Ah.
Dusty.
Regular women think they're too good for regular men. That's a big disparity in modern dating.
I'm starting to hate women.
Now, this woman here, after only 3 days, has resorted to hating women.
I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back.
There she goes, insulting Pete.
Just like a woman. You're wicked.
But that's the point. A lot of men have just resorted to fully hating women.
Bruh.
And then they see content creators like myself and they think I'm promoting that. No, I am not.
Never.
What I'm trying to do is make men aware of certain things. Make men aware of the nature of the modern woman. Also how delusional it is, how crazy it is, how chaotic it is. And for every man to understand, bro, bruh, sir, don't take it personal. I make my videos in the way of explaining and showing men, look at how crazy a lot of these women are. Bruh, don't take it personal. A lot of them are delusional AF. Then women wonder, why are all these men avoiding dating? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Why would they continue to play a dumb game where even if they're sufficient at the game, they're going to lose anyway? They're going to lose anyway. It's a pointless game.
Linda.
For a lot of men. And because women don't understand how logical men are, women will just think men hate. No. A lot of men do hate, but a lot of men have understood. A lot of women nowadays are just, they're very delusional. With all the free will they have, look at what they're doing with their free will. Yeah, look at what they're doing with their free will. A woman's willingness trumps everything, every damn thing. It's one thing what I love about the modern woman. It's seeing what they do with the power given to them. Oh, modern independent don't need a man. But what sorts of men are you dating? You'd think with all the freedom and liberation of the modern woman, they would make far better decisions, but they're not. A lot of them are making far worse decisions. Really? They don't need a man, of course not. But F-boys reign supreme. And some wonder why I talk about women's sexual nature so much.
So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
So this is a double pendulum. It has 2 nice stable modes of operation. So one is where the 2 bits are in phase, and it swings just more or less like a normal pendulum.
What?
Why am I showing you a pendulum? Why am I showing you this? What does this have to do with anything I'm talking about? Chaos. I've been referring to the modern woman a lot lately as chaotic, and how they love the chaos, and how part of the nature of the modern woman is chaos. No matter how she looks, appears, somewhere deep down in them, they like the chaos, whether they want it or they are it.
And then you can also set it up so they're out of phase, and it oscillates a bit faster, but it's nice and stable.
Okay, but get to the fun.
But a double pendulum is chaotic, so if you give it a big initial kick, then it will behave chaotically.
Look at that. Oh, and she's hot. She's hot, isn't she? You don't know what the hell's happening, but she's hot, isn't she?
When I used to demonstrate this in lectures, I would have the students put their hand down when they thought the bottom one had done its last loop-the-loop. And it's amazing how often you think it's finished and it's settled down, and then it manages to get some energy from somewhere. And
just like a woman, you think she's settled down, and then out of nowhere she gets some extra, I don't know, chaotic energy to just go again.
Do another loop.
She's calm. Nope. After only 3 days, she's learning the reality of a lot of men, of most men. Not all men, no. But a lot of men have understood. A lot of modern women are just, have a nice day.
so difficult dating as a boy. I'm starting to hate women.